Hey guys, Noel here. It is Thursday, and while my wife's at the gym and my son is sleeping off his stomach bug, I thought it would be fun to do a video for the YouTube channel to try to erase the memory of my son puking on me earlier today. That was a thing that happened. So today, we're going to review one of my favorite video games that I play to relax. It's a very soothing, beautiful, well-crafted game from Squaresoft, made in 1997, when pretty much every game Squaresoft made was just an amazing, innovative, beautiful, cutting-edge, engrossing game. And this game is going to be Bushido Blade, also made by Arika, who worked on the Street Fighter EX games. This game has a very cool story and is a very unorthodox fighting game. I'm sure a lot of you may know that Bushido Blade is not a fighting game that's played with a life bar. It is a realistic sword fighting game where the first person that lands a death blow wins, and then if you're playing the story mode, you're gonna advance through kind of a very cool samurai movie style storyline, and each character's kind of got their different story in relation to this story about an assassin guild called Kage. So now, in 1997, Square made a lot of really cool games. Most notably Final Fantasy VII, quite possibly the greatest game ever made. If you don't believe me, just read it on the back of this box. Literally, it's true. They also made, cool games like Tobal #1, which actually came with a demo of Final Fantasy VII. I think we will actually just do a straight-up review of Tobal and that FF7 demo. And, Bushido Blade. So, without further ado, let's get down to playing some Bushido Blade on the Sony PlayStation, on the Sony PVM, and let's get to it. Now, if you want any more evidence of the cool atmosphere and beautiful graphics of this game, just sit back and watch this opening here. Interestingly, whenever I get a new monitor, this is always one of the first games I want to play on it. And this is just a great example of the 32-bit polygonal graphics that the PlayStation could boast. Very crisp, clear, clean. Love the character designs on this game. Big, beautiful eyes. That awesome 3D, late, mid-90s style. It's like a more refined version of what the Tekken artwork looked like. The first couple Tekkens. You feel those goosebumps? I know I do. Alright, let's hit the start button here. Okay, so I always like to play the story mode. I really disagree with people like Lord Carnage from Classic Game Room, who's always like, well, fighting games don't need stories. Who cares about stories? I do. I am an only child. I grew up with just me and my controller and the game, and a story that unfolds as you climb the ladder, to me, is my favorite part about fighting games. So we're going to play the story mode for this video, but there's also versus modes. I don't actually remember what slash mode does. Training mode, you just get to refine your skills. POV mode, you get a first-person view. I actually think that this link mode is actually really cool. You can actually hook up two PlayStations and do first-person duels where two people have first-person views and they're fighting each other on two different hooked-up PlayStations. Movie, I think this is where you can actually just watch the movies that you've unlocked as you play through the game. But let's just do the story mode here. It's been a while since I've played this game. Alright, so we see we've got about six characters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always like Kanuki the best, but each one of these characters has a very cool backstory. Tatsumi's a pretty cool character to play through. Black Lotus is really cool. My friend is always like, it's the guy from The Princess Bride. But actually, Black Lotus is much cooler. And actually, each one of these characters, there are different swords you can choose in this game. And these different swords complement some characters better than others. We've got the katana, the rapier, the naginata, the sledgehammer, the nodachi, the longsword, and the saber, and the broadsword. Katana is my preferred weapon. So let's see how this goes here. Got Impact Wrestling on in the next room. Great stuff.
A secret society of assassins called Kage. Everyone who knew that was sworn to secrecy and not allowed to leave the compound. But one person broke the code of silence and escaped into the ruins of a deserted castle in search of the only way out through the castle tower.
One thing I liked about this game was that it was in Japanese with subtitles. So many games at this time just dubbed over with English voice actors, and I really prefer Japanese voice actors. So my strategy for this game is to basically kind of run around and loop around and then go for the slash. Now, the more you run around, there's like different parts of the level you can go to. So you have to be careful here. And while I really love Capcom games, man, I haven't played this game in a while. I got her. I really love how Capcom games have that like explosion of energy. There's a real quiet beauty to this game when you play it. Now, if you charge up and try to attack the guy during the start of the fight, you have no honor and you can't beat the game. I think you can only get like about 4 or 5 fights in. Shoot! Darn it! I'm not in a good spot here. And what I always like to do is I always like to kind of lure the guy in, and then like when they drop their guard to chase you, I just always loop back and catch them. Oh, he got me. Now, as you lose matches, you will start showing the wounds of the previous match. So he hit me in the eye, so now I've got like an eye patch on. Now, if I keep running here, we'll go to a different part of the level. And notice how how the camera zooms out and then zooms back in. Just gonna show a different part of the level here. Now we're on a bridge. Got him. The other cool thing about this game is that when you get to the end, there's a beautiful CG movie. Squaresoft's CG on the PlayStation. Just amazing, breathtaking stuff. This guy's cool. That fight went quickly. Let's do another one. And these fights, they can drag, man. I mean, they can go like 2 seconds or 2 minutes. Man, even the loading screen, just I don't know, that combination of quiet impact. Darn it. Now, if I hit one of the top shoulder buttons, I can change my stance here, which will kind of change how I strike. These fights are going really quick, so let's do at least one more. Then we're gonna jump down a sewer, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Now, if you are attacking during the conversation, you can't get past this fight. She can be kind of hard. But be careful. Try to let her back up. I'll be nice. Let's go. Oh shoot, I think we're on the rooftop in this level. This is an awesome fight. We fight the guy with the gun. Alright, that gun didn't help him much. It's really just a lot about timing your attacks. Ugh, it's like this is like one of those reviews where you just keep playing the game. Alright. If this goes fast, maybe we'll just beat the game. Although, with this fight, it's not looking like it. It's not looking good. Shoot. Got me, darn it. It's like two people after this guy. Man, these water effects, like, I mean, they're just so relaxing and cool. It really, you know, that whole, like, samurai, that violence and poetry, this game really captures that well. Man, freaking kabuki lunatic here. Got you. Darn it. Oh, jeez. Man. Darn it. Man. Alright, well, if we lose this fight, we'll just end the review here. Man, I thought that got him. Got him. Okay. This girl can be pretty tricky here. Alright, final boss. Alright, time to face the evil master of the Meikyo-kan dojo.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
That's the idea. And he's dead. Alright, good deal. Alright, let's watch our ending.
呪われたたち、夕霧か。こいつのせいで師範代が狂ったのか。まだ息があるか。おい、教えろ。なぜブラックロータスに俺のふるさとで一族皆殺しをさせた。おい、
教えるわけにはいかんな。
おい、師範代。畜生。どうしてこんなことになっちまったんだ。
お前の剣には虚無の心がない。
うつせみがそう言ってたな。畜生。力が湧いてこね
え。Man, I can't say enough good things about these graphics here.
琉球の空を思い出すな。琉球紫でも飛んできそうだぜ。
Alright guys, so there we have it. That is Bushido Blade for the original PlayStation. A beautiful game that I like to play, and hopefully you liked watching me play, because I didn't expect this to go this long. It's just really fun to play, and now you got to see what a whole playthrough looks like. So, until next time guys, my name is Noel. You take care of yourselves, and buy Bushido Blade. It's worth it. Bye.